Hello dear friends. So in today's session we will try to understand the different advantage of the parallel stream. As we know, like the parallel stream provides the better performance when we compare it with the sequential stream, because like it splits out the various elements into the chunk and process them concurrently, correct? So let's get started. First of all, we will talk about the various differences between the sequential stream and the parallel stream. Okay. So main difference is that it sequential stream processes elements one by one in a single thread, right? But on the other hand, the parallel stream splits elements into a multiple chunks and processes them concurrently across multiple threads, right? And secondly, the sequential stream uses a single thread only to process all the elements, while the parallel stream uses a multiple thread to process the elements and results are combined at the end. Okay. In case of sequential stream, there is a lower overhead and good for small data sets or light operations. But the parallel stream higher overhead parallel stream is good for higher overhead, okay, and good for large data sets and CPU heavy tasks, correct? The sequential stream, it preserves or and preserves the insertion order or the encounter order by default, but the parallel stream, it will not preserve the order unless we use this specific method for each order, right? Unless we use this specific method, it will not preserve any order. Okay. The sequential stream uses the calling thread only, but the parallel stream uses fork join pool dot common pool by default. Okay. The sequential stream performance does not relates with the multi-core processor. Okay. It means that like if we increase the number of cores or the number of CPU cores, okay, the performance will not increase in case of sequential stream. But in case of parallel stream, the performance directly relates with the multi-core processor. It will give us a better performance if the CPU cores are increases. Okay. So these are the basic differences between the sequential stream and the parallel stream. Okay. Now let's jump into the code in order to understand these differences practically, right? So I have created this parallel stream example class in order to demonstrate the performance differences of the sequential stream and the parallel stream, right? So at very first place, I have created two variable, the current time and the total time taken. Okay. So these variable will capture the current time and the total time taken like after process any code. Okay. And we are going to use the two data set. In the first data set, we will try to iterate the employee list. Okay. First of all, we are getting this employee list out of this employee service class. You can check the code of this employee service class where I have created the couple of employee objects only. Okay. And we'll try to iterate this employee list by using the normal stream and the parallel stream, and we'll try to understand the differences in terms of the performance. So in the next data set, we will be accessing the list of random numbers. So I have created, there are two functions, the read random data, okay, and the read random data with parallel stream to create the random numbers. So let me show you these methods. So the read random number data, it takes one parameter number. Okay, so that will decide like how many random numbers will be created in this for loop. Okay, and we are simply iterating random number list by using the normal stream here. Okay, and in the read random data with parallel stream, again we are creating the list of random numbers here. Okay, and simply iterating the list of random numbers by using the parallel stream. Okay, and also created the couple of other functions. So you can check here, there is a start process method, so that will capture the current time only. Okay, and we will call this method before accessing or before processing any data set, right? And there is another method, end process method, so that will capture the total time taken to execute any process, and we will call this method like after processing any data set, right? So let's check the rest of the code. So here, first of all, I'm trying to iterate this employee list by using the normal stream and capturing the start time and the end time by calling this start process and the end process, right? And similarly, we are iterating this employee list with the parallel stream, and displaying the employee objects here by using this for loops, right? So let's run this Java program, and let me comment out these lines. Okay, so you can check here the total time taken without parallel stream. Without parallel stream, it took 148 millisecond, right? And let's check the total time taken in case of the parallel stream. It took only 32 millisecond. Okay, so there is a significant difference in terms of the total execution time while we using the parallel stream, right? So let's check the other data set. Okay, so let's run this Java program again. Let's check the output now. So the total time taken to read the random numbers by the normal stream, that is the 24 millisecond. And what about the parallel stream? So the total execution time in case of the parallel stream is 26 millisecond, right? So what we have observed here, like the parallel stream is taking more time than the normal stream. Okay, so why it is happening? Okay, let's do one thing. Let me change the data. I'm changing 100 to 500 now. And rerun this Java class, and now check the output again. Okay, so you can check here the total time taken to read the random numbers by the normal stream, that is the 87 millisecond, right? And what about the parallel stream? So total execution time in case of the parallel stream is 36 millisecond, right? So the 36 millisecond is less than the 87 millisecond, right? So why it is happening? It is happening because now we are working with the large data set. Okay, so we should keep in the mind that the parallel stream will work well with the large data set only. Okay, so that's all for this session. Okay, and if you have any query and concern, then please mention in the comment section. I will try to resolve your queries and the concern as soon as possible. Okay, thank you for watching this session.